All right, we had a great Q&A session in Loqode School this morning, and one of the first questions, which is why we kind of went over the time limit, was how to create a streak figure for each user that logs how many days in a row they've submitted a workout. So the idea is if you're submitting a workout every day, your streak goes up and you're rewarded based on your streak. And if you miss a day, your streak goes back to 0. So I attempted to build this out just using glide functionality, native functionality, and we didn't end up getting a nice solution. Of course, I cannot leave it at that, so I spent the next hour or so after the Q&A building a solution. So that's what I'm going to show you now. So we'll jump into Loqode School, and here we see the workout leaderboard. We've got Natalia at the top here. She's been very good. She's done 4 workouts in a row. You can see the 11th, the 10th, the 9th, and the 8th. Now, because this is the 30th of June, this is only 4 days in a row, and so her streak is 4. You can see here I've got 2, so I did chest and legs, and then I haven't submitted one for today, so my streak is only 2. And 𝗕cie, you know, a little bit lazy with his logging, so he's got 0 streak, but I'm sure he'll increase his workout log. So enough joking, I'll show you how it works, and it's actually very simple. I've created a Google script that you can use a fetch JSON column to do the calculation for the streak. So I'll just show you how it works. Here's my current streak, it's 2. I haven't logged for today, the 11th, so you know, can't let Natalia stay at the top of the chart there, so I'm going to add a streak, and this one I'm going to train, I don't know, toes. I'm training toes today. We submit that, and you can see on the leaderboard, it'll load. There we go. My streak is 3. So I'm not quite at her, but you know, we're getting there. To show you how it works, I'll jump into the back end. All it's doing is, we've got a relation column here. In fact, it doesn't need to be a query column, sorry. We've got a query column here. It doesn't need to be a query column, could just be a relation. But I'm just pulling in all the workouts that are relevant to each user from a workout table. So all we've got here is the name of the workout and the date and the user ID. So we're pulling them in. I'm getting the dates. I'm extracting the dates as a joined list. I'm getting the current date. I'm just using a math column to get the current date. I'm constructing a URL just using, not the construct URL, just a template column. And I have tried, for those that are saying you could probably just, instead of adding a math column, you could just use current time. For me, it doesn't actually work. I'm not sure why. I think the formatting of the dates is a little bit different. Now, I could probably tweak the script so it works properly, but we'll leave it how it is for now. I'll just use that current date column. And then all I'm doing here is fetching JSON. I'm fetching the URL, and I'm extracting the consecutive dates. So you can see here, I'm replacing A with current date and B with that list of dates. Then I am fetching JSON. I'm fetching that URL that we just created, and I'm extracting. If I get rid of this, you can see this is what it returns. Let me jump back. So if I get rid of this, you can see that it returns the answer, just not formatted, but we just want to extract the consecutive dates, and that's how it works. So if I, for example, show you the script, probably not going to make a lot of sense, but basically what it's doing is accepting parameters from the URL and then returning the streak result. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's maybe not the most efficient. I'm sure there's a way to do it in Glide, and there's other ways to do it, but whoever wants to implement this sort of functionality to gamify their app, to reward daily interaction, you could definitely use this. For example, what you could do is for the users, I don't know, on their profile, you could add a special button that only unlocks when their streak is, I should be able to do greater than. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but you could say if the streak is, for example, 4, because I don't have that number, I can't access it, but Natalia can, so she can do lots of cool stuff now that she's streaked. That sounds weird, but you get the idea. All right, that's it. Thanks, guys.